Welcome, everyone, to a franchise that shares my name, and one I only really started knowing about since 2015 when I first saw a trailer for the most recent movie at the time, whatever that was, talking about how you know
Jesus
who was
Christ,
back.
it's Jason Bourne.
Yes, Jason Bourne. I have never seen a single movie from this franchise, but I've heard it's
It's based
apparently like the American equivalent to like a mixture of James Bond, G.I.
on
Joe, and the
a Mission
A-Team.
Impossible. It's based on a series of books, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Though their author actually did pass away before this movie actually got released, so which is a bit sad.
So is it a bit of a Tom Clancy case where the first one
Kinda,
was originally
kinda.
written from
Well,
him, but then they made sequels?
if I recall correctly, he gave his blessing for the project to be started. So
I do
there is
wonder,
that.
were the sequels also based off of other books in the series as
Yes,
well?
the series, the book series seem to be comprising mostly what the first set of the trilogy is set upon. It seems only the more recent movie, Jason Bourne, is actually not part of his. But we can actually start. We can actually talk more when the movie starts. Start audience before the Universal logo.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1, click.
So, this movie, released in 2002, and stars, Matt Damon as Jason Bourne.
Matt Damon.
And directed by Doug Liman.
Yeah, directed by Doug Liman, who would later go on to direct... who would later go on to direct Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Huh.
Oh my god.
And
Jumper. Also Jumper, I
Edge
saw that one.
and Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh man.
So
This
from
guy
what
is still also doing work to this day.
so
That's
from what I
decent.
understand, Salt was essentially supposed to be the distaff counterpart to this series.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, have you seen Salt, Edge?
The Angelina Jolie movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the terrible one. Again, from what the guys told me, apparently,
I haven't seen it, but I was like, it's really bad.
if I recall,
Apparently.
oh yeah, Tio, you were there for the commentary.
It's been a while, Joe. I only remember how it ends.
I forget who was it during the commentary that told me, but apparently Salt was supposed to be the distaff counterpart to the Jason Bourne series.
Maybe it was Pedro.
Possibly. So what exactly is Jason Bourne about?
The Spy.
I thought it was about some guy who was like, genetically engineered to be the world's best spy/agent.
This isn't Metal Gear Solid.
Alright, so interesting thing about this film. By the time it's released in 2002, these kinds of spy movies were actually starting to be yearned for by the general public, whereas Die Another Day, the Bond film of that year, was a style that audiences were starting to get sick and tired of.
So what do you mean by these form of spy movies? You mean the more explosive ones? Or...
No, the more serious ones where the main character actually has humanity, as opposed to just being a cartoon character.
So stuff like this, Mission Impossible, and
yeah,
not quite Fast and Furious yet.
That's not a spy movie, Joe.
Well.
You sure? Because Hobbs and Shaw kind of feels like one.
Okay.
Hobbs and Shaw is a superhero movie. Come on.
Okay, so here's the thing about Fast and Furious. Back in the day when it first started out, let us not forget that series started off as just a bunch of punks stealing DVDs, okay?
With Paul Walker being an undercover cop, but he wasn't like a secret agent.
And nowadays,
now
they are. Nowadays, though, Tio, they pretty much are secret agents.
Let me check.
Yeah,
Budget $60 million, box office 214, so plenty of success. Let me see if there's someone else in the cast who I know. Chris Cooper, Brian Cox.
Boy, Chris Cooper. Can't wait to see him later in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Who did Chris Cooper play?
Wait, yeah.
Norman Osborn.
Oh. Well, that's the thing, that he's only there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and he was still terrible in that.
Well, that movie is terrible, so balances it out.
And water
So
is
we
wet,
have-
Edge. Water is
Speaking
wet.
of water, we have our main hero who are being having bullets extracted. Jesus.
I didn't need that courage.
I've seen worse when it comes to that kind of
I
surgery.
probably shouldn't have seen this, as I was not.
This is pretty tame when it comes to these kind of surgery lives.
True that.
We saw Watchmen. We've seen worse.
Oh yeah, I mean, and trust me, as the son of a doctor, I've seen way worse as well.
Oh, one of your parents is a doctor?
Yeah.
His mother, Dej.
Nice.
We actually asked a sort of a consultance for when something happened during Heavy Rain.
Mm-hmm. Came in handy.
He's like, hey mom, does this work? No. So
So,
is David Cage a hack? Yes.
what was that was implanted under Mr. Bourne's skin?
Interesting case, isn't it? You find a man floating adrift and he happens to be full of bullets.
And something else, apparently. This doesn't seem a particular bullet, but...
Oh yeah,
like, it looks like a
interesting.
battery. Oh,
Oh yeah, guys,
It's
if
a
you
tracking
hey guys, if we keep our eyes out, we might see David Gasman, the David Cage regular.
Wait,
Huh.
he's in this?
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't even knew.
Okay.
Again, we have to keep our eyes peeled.
Apparently, he's always more of a cameo than anything.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Now,
Sorry.
wait a minute. Where's the cadaver? Oh, there it
Right
is.
behind you. Always, hell, it's always behind you.
You're welcome
Matt,
for
we
saving
started-
your life, Dick.
Matt, it's okay. We started filming. Don't worry.
Matt, calm down, man.
No, that to see, they didn't told him. They just kidnapped him, and we waited for him to wake up on set. Okay, can you stop with the quick cuts? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's one thing the series does.
A lot.
Quick cuts. I mean, they changed director for the next couple of movies, and they're still there.
Your name?
Oh,
Nice to meet you. I don't know.
Isn't this the thing with the trilogy? He has amnesia throughout the whole thing.
No, I mean, he figures out who he is at the end of this movie.
Oh,
Sort of.
okay.
let me see if there's something interesting to say.
Oh, amnesia, just like with Salt. I think now I'm getting to see how.
Are you serious?
Okay, basically, Dead Salt is about this super special female agent of the CIA or some federal bureau or whatnot who has conflicting memories and is constantly teetering back and forth on whether or not she's truly an agent of America or she's a secret Russian sleeper agent. And yeah, amnesia kind of plays a factor in
Wait,
that too.
actually, this sounds familiar. That premise sounds familiar. All right, boys. You know what we have to do? We have to do a Salts versus Bourne Identity podcast.
I'm going to abstain from that.
Yeah,
Save.
Dwebs did
Anyway,
not like Salt. and neither did
Apparently,
I.
apparently in the book, Mr. Bourne is actually an older person, but the director insisted for it to be Matt Damon
Because he's
for ability
good
over appearance.
looking.
Because by the time this film came out, he was 32.
Also, apparently Clive Owen is in this movie too. Huh.
He's 50 now.
Is he still in movies?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
I think so.
Alright.
Also, Matt Damon did extensive training to prepare for the role. That's pretty neat too. This vote is for Italian people? Huh.
Apparently.
I guess we're in the Mediterranean Sea.
He was in Ford versus Ferrari a couple.
Huh.
Oh, I want to see that.
Oh, actually, no, it's not called that round here. It's called Le Mans '66.
Ford versus Ferrari sounds better.
True.
Europe, stop changing names for the worst.
But it's the actual name of the race.
Yeah, it's Ford versus Ferrari. It was the changed name.
But it just sounds better. First, you ruined Yoshi's Isle. That Yoshi's Topsy Turvy to call it Yoshi's Universal, whatever.
Okay.
Basically, that sounds like Yoshi's drunk.
So,
Also, apparently, the movie was supposed to have a different release date, but was pushed in order to not compete against Spirit, Standing of Cimmerian, which had Matt Damon starring in the main lead role.
Oh no!
What?
You're telling me that this Matt Damon animated feature will totally compete with this Matt Damon non-animated feature?
Oh.
Look, there was Ashton Kutcher voiced the character in Open Season, and like in the same month or some time frame, he was in a live action movie where he was climbing a mountain.
I think I recognize this place.
Honestly, the only thing I remember about Spirit is that Brian fuck
Cranston?
no,
Brian Foster.
Is Brian Cranston even a singer?
I don't know. Maybe.
Brian Adams.
Yeah, Brian Adams.
Yeah, Brian Adams had a song in it. Oh, songs in it.
Look, I've never seen Spirit in my life.
It's
And
a
from what I've heard of you guys say,
The series sucks. The movie itself is tame.
Okay,
ironically.
Usually, that's when we're speaking negatively, it's about the series, not the movie. The movie is fine, honestly. I mean, it's not the most. It's not the most amazing thing, but the animation is good. The story is well enough fine, and it's not one that tries to tippy-toe around the more sketchy details of America's past either.
Okay, actually, I have I forgot. Did they mention that they gave him money to get a train, to get board on a train or something? Or did he have him with him already?
I think they gave him the money because he worked on the boat a bit.
Okay.
So now he's got to track down his past.
So yeah, when we gonna watch the Italian job?
Which one?
Hey!
The one with Jason Set. I can never forget.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Yeah. And Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, that one's. I'll admit, I actually like that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I also love the roller coaster that's.
So
based
where is
off
this?
of it.
Germany? Oh, he knows how to speak German?
He seems surprised by that himself.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Well, shit.
Well.
Huh. I had that on me the whole time? Weird.
No, he just got it from one of the cops. He knows how to operate and, arm bend his arm. Let me check instead. Yes, sir?
Man, it's amazing how, despite the fact that he lost his memories, he knows how to do all this stuff, huh?
I get it's something like, going on a bike, it's sort of instinct, but even if you forget, you can remember instantly or something.
It's just a funny thing that I've always wondered, like, for years, when someone has amnesia and forgets everything, it's like, how do they remember how to talk?
Well, okay. Remembering how to talk is like sort of a latent memory here and there.
Yeah, there is a part of your brain that just has the more important information stored forever. So even if you have amnesia, you remember the basic things that help you survive.
That's why certain things like reflexes or intent knowledge on a certain subject that they studied a lot before losing their memory can still remain here and there. And
that also includes playing Primeval Fears too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I know
that's Brian Cox.
So I know what you're thinking. Amazing. A plot about amnesia before people started to really hate that trope because it was getting run into the goddamn ground.
I'm sure this trope was still.
Oh my god, this guy looks like that guy looked like older John Travolta. Yeah, look at him.
And that guy looks like an older.
After seeing Gotti, I can't unsee any more older John Travoltas everywhere.
Yeah. And that guy looks like an older Adam Baldwin.
Let me see. The score
Brian
was...
Cox. The following year, he would go on to play the villain in X2 X-Men United.
The score was done by
Alec Baldwin.
The score was done by John Powell.
I know
Who
this is what it
did,
said, Alec Baldwin.
who worked?
I know, but I just can't unsee it now.
Who did the
Uh-huh.
score for Face Off? A lot of DreamWorks movies, like Ants, Lord Eldorado, Shrek, and
Train Your
other.
Dragon.
Yeah, and Kung Fu Panda. Oh, this guy has an extensive score. Also, he was score for X-Men: The Last Stand,
And Pan.
Hancock,
Huh.
the
Was
Rio
that
movies,
before or after the redo?
Ferdinand.
Remember Joe, in Pan's case, he replaced another composer.
And the Solo more recently.
My name is
John Cena. Da, 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 da.
no, Adam.
It's a letter. Why did you have that stare of disgust?
Most
I
unorthodox.
hate numbers. Well, if I hate numbers so much, why am I working in a hotel? It's full of numbers.
Actually, I think this is a bank.
I thought it was a hotel.
Whatever you said, buddy. See? It's
Well done,
it's
you can count to
recognized.
five. Well done, you can count to 5.
Yeah.
That's not how fingerprint recognition works, dude. So.
I guess that word just then was German for access granted, pretty much.
Probably. I don't know anything about German.
Let's see what was waiting for him in the safe.
Okay.
Really, guys? High security area, and you can't think of anything better than a curtain?
This is not like a clothing store where you need to try the things. Oh man, that's quite a lot.
Yeah. I'm American?
Oh
Yes.
no! We have an identity.
A
A
Bourne
Bourne
identity.
Oh.
Hey, that's the title of the
No,
movie.
bad, all of you. Shame on all of you.
But he lives in
Huh.
Paris.
Ah, why'd I slap?
So how's he gonna get to Paris from Germany?
Passport.
With a gun.
Yeah. Let me through the border or I'll fucking shoot you.
I mean, it's the dweeb's way, like the solution to every problem, I guess.
So how was the television movie that came out a few years before this?
I think it was in the 80s.
No.
1988 that one was, Jova.
Oh, I thought that came out in 1998.
Jova, I don't think they'd make a big budget movie only years after they do a TV one.
Different
okay.
passports with fake IDs. So that begs the question. What is the real one?
Okay, Dwibs.
Michael Caine.
Okay, Dwibs, I'll just let you know this. You're half right. Yeah, normally you wouldn't make a big budget movie after a television film, but a studio would make a television film right before a big budget movie comes out to try and cash in on the hype for that. Case in point.
Cash in, he says as he's putting in money in a bag.
I think it's the bean.
No, it's a bag from the looks. Yeah.
Oh, it's something you can then take and carry on. Got it.
Yeah, I don't need the gun.
Okay, so yeah, it turns out we're actually in Imperia, Italy. Huh.
Of course.
3 weeks.
Hmm.
I'm evil.
He's been here. So,
Have you guys seen Unknown, starring Liam Neeson?
Oh, is that the
No.
more recent movie? The one starring what's the name? Saul Goodman's actor.
No. This came out like 2012, 13.
No,
Oh, okay.
I've not
was
seen
about-
that one.
It's interesting.
Uh-oh.
What's it about? Oh,
I thought they were the same cops from the PPO, but no, they're not.
so is Italy nice this time of year?
Depends what part. Is it a case of it depends on what part of Italy you go to?
Actually, this is Germany or something. I think it's
No.
Zurich.
No. Now we're in
The
Switzerland.
Schweiz.
Okay. Now we're in
Yeah, it's
Switzerland.
Swiss.
Yeah, now we're in Switzerland.
Basically, the boat landed in Imperial Italy, but he went to the bank in Switzerland.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
I
think
used
he's.
the train to
Actually,
arrive there.
I think he's always been in.
No.
Spoiler dweebs, Switzerland does not have, places that are near the sea. So
Yeah.
you need, and you took the train from the coastal city to there.
Pretty much.
Oh, the embassy. Oh, just a quick look.
Sorry, you have no jurisdiction here.
Damn you, diplomatic immunity! So this is how Doctor Doom always gets away with.
I thought Doctor Doom was that variant.
Yes,
That's
that's the
exactly
thing.
what it
He
is.
always uses diplomatic immunity as an excuse to never be caught. He has used it so many times that it borderlines too comical.
The only time I've seen anyone be able to get around that was with Phoenix Wright.
Wait, and what?
Ultimate Marvel
vs.
3.
Capcom
It's
3.
more of a joke for one of the end, not even the ending, for one of the after battle quotes.
Although Phoenix's ending in that game is cool, since he takes on quite possibly the toughest client he has ever had to defend in that
Yeah,
game.
let me defend why Galactus is innocent.
Well,
Hashtag Galactus did nothing wrong.
that's the thing. Galactus, for all his faults, is not purely a villain.
He eats planets, Jova.
Well,
He kills billions of lives.
That's the thing, Ditch.
Shit!
Oh boy. The thing is, Ditch, he does it as a form of balance for the galaxy here. To explain why he does that would require a lot of backstory, though.
Also, he's not a cloud.
Whoa.
Okay, okay, Matt. I know that you might be a bit disappointed for the filming, but you don't have to overreact like this. Like, you really need to talk about your anger management.
Too soupy.
Sorry, my dude.
You're not on it, and you're also probably dead.
No. He's fine. He just kicked him in the crotch and sent him sailing down
No,
the
but that's the
stairs.
thing. Okay, the movies only recently started kind of dropping this, but movie seriously underestimate how dangerous falling from a set of stairs can be.
Oh, yeah. What helps is, it's more so he tripped and hit his head, but he thankfully didn't hit it fatally. Hold on.
If you hit seriously your head or snap, you can seriously either hit your head or snap your neck.
Oh, yes. I get it. What I mean is, he slipped and fell on his back, essentially, in a way where it thankfully didn't break his neck. Sure, it definitely is going to give him quite a knob, but
okay,
it's nothing
Matt,
fatal.
there you go. You want to be a bit more, faster on this?
No. I'm a secret agent. Take my time.
Huh, convenient. Swiss security, my ass.
Jason, it says do not open.
That's exactly what I'm counting on.
What about now? Oh, okay.
Want to break the chain or just jump over it?
No. There's a stair to be taken.
Also, that has got to be very cold to grip, barehanded.
Yeah. Well,
it's a good job we're not even frozen.
2010. Yeah. Damn it, the bag.
Dang
That was
cheap.
my
Oh.
favourite bag.
Well, considering what was in it, yeah.
Not just that, it was my favourite colour at all.
Just pray to God that this cheap stairway holds up
There's
fine.
not even a stairway. Apparently, the Swiss architecture plan forgot to put a decent stair there.
A decent ladder.
It's a step ladder.
Well, it doesn't matter right now. He needs down.
Down that way, man. He wouldn't be that stupid as to go to a dead end.
Oh my god, we're pulling the Sam Raimi Spider-Man and not noticing what is obviously there.
Well,
Same year.
to be fair, he did literally hide out of motion here and there. And like, look, again, as far as they know, if he had jumped down, his body would be there.
Or at least would have left a print.
Yeah.
It's a good thing no one is exiting.
He didn't leave any footprints, huh?
Not just that, it's so convenient that no one is exiting the building and noticing the bag.
The reason he didn't leave any footprints, Des, was because there wasn't snow on the floor there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. If we're really quiet, we might be able
Also-
to hear him climbing down the building.
If I understand correctly, most of these stunts were done by Matt Damon himself. He did not wanted a stunt double.
Cool.
Oh, kudos.
Oh, so there you go. We're in Zurich.
I really like Jackie Chan
For a
in
second
Rush
there, I
Hour.
thought that was Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh my god, you too?
Yeah.
There you go. Matt Damon climbed down the last 30 feet of a building himself without a stunt double. He called it, quote unquote, the most grueling thing I had to do.
I love that list.
Oh.
Bear in mind, he was in that movie where he was shrunk down to like the size of a pea.
Which, from what I heard, was not good. You know,
Well,
If he-
that's a good
know,
incentive.
if this had just come out years later, he could have literally phoned for an Uber.
Yeah. Sorry, you can't use the foreign language excuse on me.
Jason, the year is 2002. I don't think Uber was invented yet.
Well, that's why I said.
Euros.
That's why I said
Okay,
if this was years later, he totally could have just gotten an Uber.
Also,
But
let's also.
how boring would that have been, though?
Yeah,
Jason
and
Bourne takes an Uber.
And I don't think he had a cell phone.
Actually, that's still a good question. Let me check in which year this is set upon, if it's
2002, I'm
present.
guessing.
Sorry?
2002, I'm guessing.
Yeah, would you-
modern times.
So, technically speaking, okay, no, we're in Switzerland, meaning that we're still using francs, even to this day. If it was still like in Germany or Italy, that would be a problem because those were the years where the euro started entering circulation. Okay, can we do another take on that line, please?
Wait a minute, that guy.
What?
Yeah.
I can't see. I can't see much of that.
Okay,
So
okay,
fast,
okay,
fast.
don't calm down with the camera, man.
Dang. The one on the computer right there that the camera's zooming out of.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy before.
Mm-hmm.
He was in that Mel Gibson Santa Claus movie where he has to kill Santa.
I didn't even know a thing like that existed.
Yeah, it came out last year.
Mel Gibson still being in movies.
Yeah, sure hope you're looking forward to Passion of the Christ too.
This time is personal. Also, Barcelona.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought this was wait, the way this is made. I thought they were making like the advert for Motorola or something.
Like, everyone wants to get their hands on Jason Bourne.
Man, it's like the premise of Death Note. Like we're trying to find out who Kira is.
Rome.
Now, Rome. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not in Rome.
It's a literal manhunt.
Yeah, you see, if this was modern times, they could have
yeah.
easily found him.
Well, but again, Des, like you said, we're not in modern times.
Also, this guy is the Punisher. He has a safe haven where he has a stash of everything he needs.
Oh, he's got he can go to Portugal with a passport.
Let me see if it's played by an actual Italian. I think so, yes. Also Maria Guerrini. Actually, no, that's another guy. My bad. Oh, are you gonna talk for the entire journey?
Starting to have
Yeah,
second
I'm with
thoughts.
I'm with Matt Damon on this one. Look at that face. That face is the one who doesn't want to listen to her for the entire
You've
journey.
been talking for 5 hours.
Yeah, that's the face of somebody who's considering, should I dump her in the river or should I give her a fighting chance? Either way, I'm
Right,
about to
maybe
sing my
if I
ears.
give her more money, she will just not continue.
Alright, so the character is Marie Kreutz.
Kreutz, maybe.
see.
And she's played by German actress Franca Potenti.
Marie Helena Kreutz.
Well, at least they got someone that's German instead of.
Let me see if there's something in her
American pretending
filmography.
to be
Yes.
German.
No. It is actually a German actress.
Oh, she was in
No,
the
Joe. That's what we just said.
She was in The Conjuring too. Interesting.
Yes.
And she's in the next Bourne movie.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, the films have recurring characters.
Also, the video game apparently.
Yeah, for all we know, she could have died in this one.
Oh, and she was in an episode of House.
How nice.
Vegetarian progressive grindcore? No, okay. A desperate person. Matt, prompt, line. I forgot the line.
What we don't know is he actually did forget his line. They just rolled with it. That'd be hilarious if he actually did, though.
Okay, it's not listed here if there have been actually improv, but actually, no, there you go.
I can't imagine a film like this would leave.
Okay, there are some improvised sequences, but I don't think we have reached those yet.
Like if you've seen Zoolander, Ben Stiller forgot his name. I forgot his line. I was like, what? Are you serious? Are you serious? I just told you.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting quote about how Matt Damon got the role into TV tropes. Ability over appearance. Matt Damon was surprised when he was offered the role because in the book, Bourne is a much older man. But Lyman told me he didn't want to do James Bond. He saw it more as a European La Femme Nikita.
Yes, I did mention it before.
Also, the actor I was thinking of, his name was Walton Goggin. Yeah, that's him. Walton.
Oh yeah, you know how you know what technique Doug Lyman used to give this film more of a quote edge?
What?
He didn't allow the camera operator to watch the rehearsal, so he was pretty much on edge and was late moving the camera. And that was a deliberate intent on the part of Lyman.
Interesting.
Okay.
Welcome to Paris, France.
mind.
Oh.
Lyman was also kind of a victim of executive meddling to an extent.
Oh.
The studio kept telling him, we want the final act to have to be more like Tony Scott films.
Tony Scott films?
I'll get someone to up later. But Doug Lyman's response was, well, if you wanted that, why didn't you hire Tony Scott in this?
And surprisingly enough, they did not do that. Huh.
So what exactly is so iconic about Tony Scott?
Top Gun, actually, Jova.
Ah. Well, okay, Top Gun.
The movie that people say is good, but apparently isn't really as good.
I still have yet to see it, so I cannot.
Yeah, I just listened to that podcast. Like, I don't know why people say this movie is so great. It's kind of terrible. It has no plot. The main character is completely.
Well, then, to tell you what, we'll get you in for the generations of it. Why not?
Wait. You guys already did a commentary?
Meat Lives and Pedro. It was a long time ago, and I forgot a lot of things.
I was told that apparently if you sing Highway to the Danger Zone in the military, they will kick you out.
Basically, I'm really good at my job.
Whatever it is.
So how has been your day today?
But other than that, how have you been?
But enough about me. Let's kill you.
So, part of the reason why this film got delayed a year, I think Tia mentioned, was because of the reshoots.
And also because of the release date of Spirit, started obviously Maron.
Yeah, and basically they put it near against they put it at least near to the releases of Wind Talkers and Scooby Doo, and everyone expected this film to just be sent out to die against those two.
I mean,
the irony.
I mean, okay. I know that Scooby Doo was also a financial success, but what about that other movie?
Wind Talkers.
Was that like
It's a 2002 film that had Nicolas Cage in it.
Okay, but was it good?
Well, it wasn't very profitable.
Ah, there we go. So that's the one of the three that had to be the financial failure.
And it was a critical failure too. Out of 168 reviews, it only scored 32%. And I think that was one of the last gasps John Woo had in Hollywood.
Damn.
I wonder if the movie is actually good, but people didn't like it.
I thought John Woo was still doing stuff in Hollywood. Like, dang.
I think that was one of his last ones.
Ooh, career killer. Yikes.
Well, Hollywood career killer. Maybe he's doing Hong Kong movies still.
Sort of a shame. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. John Woo has his quirks. He definitely has his quirks with those doves, among everything else. But the man did give us a lot of fun stuff. Like, trust me, Face Off is a brilliant film.
Could you
Mission Impossible 2, so much.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if John Woo directed this film?
It will probably be a bit more fast in terms of pacing. One thing that I've noticed is that it's taking a bit of its time. I don't think it's a problem, but it's noticeable.
Also, there were
Jason!
Not you, Jova.
I know. Well, I guess it's time to go our separate ways.
Totally.
Totes.
I feel no sexual tension here. There it is.
You're terrible with your pickup line, Mr. Bourne.
Hey, Pete, I was created to be the anti-James Bond, okay?
Was he literally?
Well, I remember Universal wanted this to be a franchise, and people were starting to gravitate more towards these kinds of spy movies by this point.
Yeah, because after Austin Powers, like, the James Bond franchise can be more lighthearted.
Yeah, and it's like I said before, the one that came out this year was panned for being for taking the more silly Bond formula and turning it up to like 11,000
Okay, look, now don't get me wrong.
to the point where it wasn't even fun.
Don't get me wrong.
It was just stupid.
I get James Bond being more quirky, upbeat, and silly here and there, but when it feels like it's making Austin Powers look serious by comparison, I think there may be a bit of an issue.
Needless to say, the series was rebooted after Dino.
Yeah.
Like
For
rebooted
better or worse.
as in like a new timeline, if I recall correctly.
Yep, new timeline.
With Daniel Craig.
So, would you say that at least the original timeline ended on a good note?
No.
There's there's probably the
Why
reason
better
why they
than
reboot
it's
it.
There's a reason the
terrible
timeline ended
movie.
in the first place.
Wait,
That-
Joe, you have not seen Die Another Day, have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, here's your first red flag. It has Harley Berry in it.
Like I said,
I mean,
she could have been a
no.
decent.
Yeah,
No.
she's a good actress. It's that she's always been associated with a lot of bad films.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I wouldn't say that's all her fault. Though
Yeah, she's just cursed.
I do feel sorry for her when it comes to Kingsman: The Golden Circle, though. She deserved so much better.
What about the
can we not talk
Flintstones
about that movie? That movie angers me.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
Well, I can tell you, it pissed Pedro and Shiro.
Okay, not angers. It just disappoints me.
I
so
recall it
hard.
pissed you off too, Dwibs, but Dwibs.
I know.
So, Judge, let me guess. It's about what they do with Pedro Pascal's character, too, ain't it?
It's not just that. It's like it's not interesting.
I'd say it's interesting, but for all the wrong reasons. Oh, is it?
No, it's not. Why is everyone asking him?
The only thing I remember is that I have a shitty book collection. Seriously, they're not even full. There's plenty of gaps on the shelves.
Well, I guess he's a guy who likes to collect the trades.
Some pretty shitty trades then.
Trades and omnibuses.
Also Panasonic.
Interesting product placement.
Do they still make stuff?
I don't
think
know.
so.
Hello.
And what's your name, sir? Jason Bourne. Oh shit. Jack Bounce. I don't know.
Jack Bauer.
No.
Wrong,
Reggie, we
wrong
can't say
franchise.
that. This is Universal, right? Or is Fox?
Not
What
Disney.
was
All right, Bruce Banner.
That's more debatable. yeah, Universal. Yeah.
John Michael Caine, eh?
I heard he needs to learn the
sir,
true
aren't
value
you
of
sup-
Christmas. So.
Sir, aren't you supposed to be British? No, John Michael Caine. Ugh, why do people always get me confused with that guy? I'm not British for a start. And I'm like 30 years younger than he is.
Oh?
He died.
Oh, well, that's very
Oh wow, he
sad to
literally
hear.
died.
Oh. So wait, yeah, and then he yells, he yells to her in the bathroom, excuse me, turns out I'm dead.
Rude.
I get the feeling something bad's about to happen.
Oh yeah, she's not a redhead anymore. Took out her highlights.
Jason! I get the feeling this is gonna be a running gag for this franchise.
Is that where David Cage got it from?
Nah. David Cage, remember, David Cage doesn't like guns. Let me check something quickly.
Oh.
Line.
TNT, that's the thing. Sometimes awkward conversations are silent. It's not always Matt Damon forgetting his lines.
There you go. When she's like that, she reminds me a bit of Mila Jovovich in The Fifth Element.
Huh. Interesting.
Jesus!
Yes.
Hey, is that your brother?
Also, apparently, one of the scenes that we're throwing in is that her first reaction was supposed to be about screaming, but Franca Potente decided to actually be in shock, and they decided to leave that in. Fair enough. I'd rather have that than someone screaming pointlessly.
Don't
Already
worry,
done.
I've got this.
I think this is actually the Italian assassin. Let me check.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be first aid? You got the cross on your shirt.
Nah, it's probably a shirt he got from Switzerland.
Also, Mr. Powell loves to use all the bongos in this core.
Yeah.
Um,
The
I have to
pen,
say, for a
pen,
guy that's getting
seriously.
the pen is mightier
for
than
a
the
guy who's getting
sword.
his ass kicked, he is doing a good. He's doing a good job. He's not giving up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds
Mhm.
me of the main henchman from the Living Daylights. You know, he
The
has a hard
hell?
time getting into stuff too, and yet he always perseveres.
Oof.
Almost.
Okay, after seeing that MMA fight, that's a bit.
And how do you know my name?
Well, don't bang my head, that I can
He's
tell
trying to
you.
remember his line too, Matt Damon. Come on.
Well, stop banging my head, then, you bastard. I can't tell you anything if I'm unconscious.
Okay,
You
honey.
asked her to read that.
Okay. Look. You're not as good at the interrogating as I am, okay? Just leave it to me.
Oh my god. How? You got your leg
How?
broken. I guess
Maybe
cyanide
he's still
pills.
okay.
I guess cyanide pills are so last century. Like,
Sure, yeah. Just a good old.
Look, I know this series is about suspension of disbelief, but that's insane.
not
He
just
had
that.
his arm and leg broken.
Yeah, it's literally Mortal Kombat logic. When after an X-ray, when it literally breaks your bones, the character is just fine.
Maybe he was on PCP.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she really has an option.
Well, crud.
Oh.
So it's not just about apprehending them. Somebody might be out to kill them.
Yikes.
Wait a minute, I recognized him. That's Matt Damon, everyone.
I want his autograph.
Come on, guys, I'm filming here.
What's going on with the soundtrack there?
I guess Mr. Powell just forgot to put in an actual, the actual recording in a decent system.
Hmm.
I wonder what do they know?
Well, something's for sure, though. They're not affiliated with the police. So something's up.
Mm-hmm.
When isn't anything up?
I wish the Alex Rider franchise was turned into a successful film series.
I think I heard already that name.
That British one, you mean?
Yes.
It didn't do
Well, I
so
mean,
well.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing, though.
because
If
the
it had a
film
crap
was bad.
star, it's not going to get any more, is it?
Yeah, because the film was bad. But it's like, do it again. Enough time has actually, you know what? Instead of making films, make it a TV show. It's better to do, nowadays. It's better to do adaptations of books as TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
It's
can
also
see
cheap.
why.
It's also cheaper, and thanks to streaming services, it gives you more popularity.
Well, okay. Then there does come a bit of a caveat here. Like, I know it's kind of a pipe dream, but the ideal thing would be for there to be TV series with the amount of budget that, say, something like Falcon and the Winter Soldier can have.
Well, apparently the Percy Jackson show that's going on.
Okay, well, that's still Disney banking it up. And to try to think on something else, I think Amazon Prime did spend a decent budget for The Boys.
The first season of Lord of the Rings is basically a movie budget.
What, $1 billion? That's way more than a movie budget.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Also, I forgot. Also, I forgot which company founded it, but I think the new version of The Stand, probably is not Stephen King's book, actually did have a consistent budget, but
yeah,
that's the diverging.
What about
Okay, this next bit of the movie is pretty much Jason Bourne trying to tell her, look, just go, please.
And she, of
I'm
course,
bad
says,
news."
no.
to
She's
her,
like, no, I don't want to.
How
Okay.
about no?
okay. To her credit, as far as she knows, she could get sniped so much as going towards the police building. Like, I mean, she just saw a tactical agent come in, murder some staff in the hotel they were staying in, and probably would have taken her out if Bourne
my
hadn't been there
God.
too. Look, it's not a grift, honey, okay? Like, honestly, even if it were...
Again, that's the real secret behind the movie. They just kidnapped Matt Damon, forced amnesia upon him, and then filmed the events.
So what you're saying
No, you
is...
see, if this was directed by Josh Whedon, he'd be more self-aware. It's like, I feel like I got kidnapped. I'm in a movie.
This is back when people liked him.
And people thought his brand of humor was funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was kind of iffy on
I still
it.
believe Buffy holds up to this day, sorry.
What holds up? Yeah,
Buffy
I
the
heard Buffy
Vampire
is good.
Slayer. Yeah. I mean, look.
Okay, well, not probably the first one who invented it. It's one that's mostly associated to when someone doesn't know how to refer properly to a term, so uses the word thingy.
Oh boy, we may have
back Firefly.
we may have company.
Well,
Last chance, or you're in for the ride of your life.
even though you probably are already because we got photos of you. Oh my god, I remember this music.
Well, at least she put on her seatbelt. Safety first.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
remember
why
this
this-
music. It was used a lot back in the day.
Oh my god, I recognize this music too. Yeah, this rap.
It was
Yeah,
used for all the commercials, actually.
just for commercials and
Sound-
chase scenes and everything. Ah, Paris. So lovely this time of day.
With all the killing and the police chasing.
Yes. They say the traffic is terrible, but honestly, I just cruise through it day by day.
You know, that should be a trailer for a Need for Speed or Burnout commercial. The trailer. The character is just driving and being chased by the police is like, Paris.
You see, men like me, we never know when to stop. So we just cruise by and by, up and down
Was it
the
like a beer
streets.
commercial or something?
And of course, we take the stairs.
Oh, this music
bit by
really
bit.
does sound familiar now.
Yeah, I
I
know,
know,
right?
right? It's the music
like
we
it's a
all
time
remember from
capsule.
our. It's the music we all remember from our childhoods, but just never got around to knowing the name of.
Well, thank God we have Shazam, so hold on, I'm just going to mute this call.
Shazam. What about Shazam? Well, look at the bright side to you. At least the mass amount of damage didn't occur in your country.
Hurrah!
You sound like you wish it had happened in your country.
I don't particularly. Well, depends on which city, you know. I might have been against by the fact that Venice got destroyed and Yu-Gi-Oh! Must be on time, but that's mostly because it's near the birthplace of, my mother's family died. There's a bit of a
The name-
nostalgic connection.
To answer your question, the name of the song is called Ready, Set, Go by
So-
Paul Oakenfold.
So
Okay.
what? So Shazam, is that like a music app or something?
Yes. So if there's music you're wondering, you just press the app, make sure it listens to it, and it'll recognize it.
Really? Huh.
That's
Yes.
neat.
And like,
So
it just...
we will stop pestering Google with the occasion where a song that goes nyan 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 nyan, and so on.
So basically,
Well, you still have to do that. It's like if the song is playing right now, just activate the app.
nifty.
Anyway, let's move on.
Sacre bleu! I'm walking here.
Man, this adaptation of Lupin the Third is weird.
And very boring. Where's Gamon with this katana?
Oh! France's
speak-
finest.
Tia, you know there's a Netflix series called Lupin, right?
Yeah, Weaven Boy is essentially more of a spiritual successor of the classic character we're seeing Lupin.
I need to
I
get
heard
around
it's
to
really good.
watching that.
It's sophisticated, as it should be.
That's good. That's good. I want to watch it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get around to watching it at some point. I will give Netflix this here. They're still a contender, if not slightly better than Disney Plus.
Also,
for
Love, Death,
variety.
Robots is an amazing set of animated shorts, and everyone should watch them.
Oh,
Second
well-
season coming soon.
Yeah.
What's
I was about
Love,
to
Death,
say.
Robots.
Yeah, I was about to
Look,
say. I
my only
figured-
issue with Netflix is that they should learn to post stuff weekly instead of the whole binging method.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then if they do that with anime, and everyone.
Yeah, that's what people want. People want it anime to be weekly.
Okay, wait. When you say airing stuff weekly, do you mean like with their individual shows, or like adding stuff weekly?
No, so similar,
Individual.
similar to what Disney has been doing with its Disney
So
Plus
what have I
series.
missed then?
Car chase.
Yeah.
I taught
I missed
them
an
how to
action
use
scene.
it. Yeah.
Oh, and it was a very
Okay,
good one.
so yeah, okay. I have seen this film quite a few times before, I should mention.
We actually tried to commentate on it once, but it was a long time ago.
Oh dear.
Ugh.
Satellite dishes.
Who is this actress?
I've seen her somewhere else. So let me see if.
Yeah, just Google Bourne Identity Cast and they'll show you everybody.
So if I understand, this black guy Wambazi really wants Bourne dead. which he
Well, in
hired
general,
this
it seems
company
that
for.
no matter where he goes, everyone wants Jason Bourne dead or apprehended.
Yeah, hell, if we go to Italy, Tio might want him dead.
I don't care. As long
Again,
as he doesn't trashes my house, I'm fine.
again, James, he literally was in Italy at some point in this movie, but all he did was just take out 2 cops there.
Actually, no, it was already in Zurich at Batman. Remember, they spoke in German.
Oh, so he literally just got off the boat in Italy.
Remember, he took a train to arrive in Zurich. Then we get the scene at the park.
Yeah.
Hell, what if he gets back to America? Who wants him? Who there wants him dead?
Dick Cheney? I mean, given the kooky stuff Dick Cheney came up with, would you really be surprised?
Like our current president.
Dead. Those years are over.
Oh my god, you don't know.
Anyway, save it for our commentary.
Yeah.
Yes, we change color.
This is in no way upping the sexual tension, I swear.
Also, that seems very rough the way he's cutting her hair.
Well, maybe it's because he's cutting your hair while it's wet.
Shouldn't that be better though?
Well, it's
Easier?
2000. It's
I think-
2002. Everyone was into the rock.
Okay, that depends. That sometimes it might, but other times it might pull too much of the hair at their roots.
And hair like hers looks like it would become very clumpy when it's wet, too. Which...
Of course, in the next shot, the haircut is perfectly clean, fine.
Well, don't you see? He's also a damn good barber.
Get the hint. Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
Apparently cutting hair turns them on. Sure.
Well, Tia, you know what you have to do. Ask the girl to cut your. Matt, your armpits smell.
Hey, shut up and kiss me
know.
now. That's a nice watch you've got there.
Probably another product placement.
They say the bullet holes that she felt on his back just helped heighten the mood that night.
Please stop.
And his pain.
And they laid down and sealed
God,
the
the voice is what sells it. I hate it.
Jova, you're not Morgan Freeman narrating for the March of the Penguins.
Oh, I'm not trying to go for Morgan Freeman with that. I'm going for more the hard-boiled cop edge.
So it's like the protagonist, Christian Slate in Alone in the Dark movie.
No! God, I mean one that's not embarrassing like that. God awful. Ugh. So, was it good for you?
I guess.
You know, it's something I always wonder: how much of a pain is it whenever actors have to do the cut the hair scene? And it's like, well, shoot didn't go so well. We have to reshoot it.
They had to make the take, good enough.
Yeah, because we can't wait for you to grow your hair back.
Also, you gotta love it. After they had sex, he wiped down the whole place for fingerprints. I think he had to wipe down a lot more than just fingerprints, if you know what I mean.
Okay, to be honest, I don't remember. When was the ultraviolet light used for finding traces of blood and body fluids properly used by the scientific investigation teams?
Let me check.
Don't tempt that. Maybe the Winter Soldier may arrive on your doorstep.
And it will not be pretty.
Man, that would have been hilarious if his
Did-
gun went off.
Did you just made a "know you" line? Oh,
Oh, speaking of a Winter Soldier.
that was rude.
So Snap, is that our main bad guy dead?
So basically, did you what you were thinking was pretty much like in Pulp Fiction, where he accidentally shoots.
It's
The
more of
guy
a
he's with.
Yeah, Phil Lamar.
yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
It's more of a case, Jova, of different factions killing each other because they want Jason Bourne for themselves, I guess.
Wow, so what is it like? Some person's really putting out that much money for him?
I guess it must be like, what was the name of that series? The $1 Million Man.
$6 million.
Okay,
You're $5 million out to you. Sorry, you won't be getting the you won't be getting the expensive painting.
damn it.
Price is right rules, Tio. Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Boom.
Well, Deji, to be fair, he might have been the closest to the value. Hey, people might have gone over.
But I'm the one that got it correct. So I win.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, funny thing actually. One of our newest game shows is just basically each week's a different one, and it did Price is Right recently, and basically what we did for the music was just lift the tracks from your version again.
Okay. From what I can understand, ultraviolet forensic imaging has been at least around since the 90s.
Fair enough.
So yeah, he definitely needed to be thorough with wiping down that room.
I'm surprised most game shows don't do that. You just use the music that was good in the original. It won't be wants to be a millionaire.
Pick up the phone, dude.
Please.
Stop prank calling me, damn it! It's like that bit. It's like it's in GTA 5. Sometimes you ring on, the guy answers it, and he's like, "Stop prank calling me."
Or more like, is Jason Bourne asking whoever he was calling for if he wants to go play bowling?
Or I don't know, if like someone picks up and Jason Bourne just starts talking, and then the other guy's like, "Dude, I just want to know what you want in your pizza."
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Okay, bye.
Okay, I'll have a. Wait, what do Wendy's serve over there?
A bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah. I'll have a double bacon cheeseburger, please, with extra cheese.
Cool.
That.
You're fired.
Oh, so essentially Bourne's getting framed for this.
Even though it was someone else who did it.
Behavioral software, eh?
He's more machine now than man.
Interesting thing, 2 years before this, Brian Cox played Goering in the TV miniseries Nuremberg.
Huh. Okay.
And now
Oh.
we're in Paris.
Yeah, well, we already were before.
So I kind of missed it. Was that guy fired or something?
No. He promised that they will handle the job.
Yeah, we'll find Matt Damon and get his autograph.
I
we'll kill
wonder.
Jason Bourne.
I wonder, what if this is apparently what they're suggesting is like, well, if this was behavioral software, that apparently Bourne was originally on a mission to assassinate Wambazi himself, since Wambazi is kind of a warlord, so... I
No,
wonder.
guys, I think I got it actually. They didn't actually make this a Jason Bourne movie. They made it. They originally filmed it as just a film about someone trying to get Matt Damon's autograph, but he just dumped Jason Bourne bits over it. And if you're asking me why the CIA would want Matt, would do all this just to get his autograph,
Also, again with the bongos.
they're crazy like that.
Hmm.
I'm searching for Sarah Connor.
Well, something came out 1 year before Terminator.
That would be a neat twist if Jason Bourne secretly was a T-800 that had forgot his protocols.
Don't you see?
Yeah.
Implementing behavioral software. This was a lead in to eventually making cyborgs that would later lead to the Terminator.
Interesting how you go from T800s were originally Matt Damon before they became Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mr. Kane, my name is Mr. Boring. Sorry, that was boring. I am Mr.
Oh, and it was Wambazi's yacht.
Hmm.
The plot thickens.
Hello.
Oh?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Cheap Suit.
They don't pay me enough anyway. Whatever.
Sorry.
You have
Take-
5
take it.
minutes.
Sorry, it's going to take you a year on the waiting list to see the bloody. Wait, sorry, did I say a year? Because I meant a second. I totally didn't lift that from The Simpsons, by the way.
This is a joke.
Oh dear.
Maybe his body was invisible.
Carnival.
Hmm.
Are you okay? This film's turned into a comedy. Yeah, the slapping for some reason.
They didn't call the security? Okay.
I mean, he was leaving, so.
Well, he still actually took property on part of a register. That's
I guess that doctor figured, you know what? Something in my gut is telling me not to go too far with this. Oh? What the heck?
Oh my god. I wasn't a secret agent. I was a party planner.
No, you're a funeral planner.
How about a
Even
wedding
better.
planner?
Wedding planner.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a parody of this film series where it turns out that that's the true revelation.
And everyone was after him because they wanted him to plan their wedding conveniently on the same day. But unfortunately, we're all mobster, so he accidentally got in way over his head. So it's like,
Mobsters dressed up as the U.S. Army.
Wouldn't be the most complex disguise they've had.
yeah.
Ah, so he was an assassin. But for who?
Could just be himself, maybe. Assassin can be a lucrative career path, albeit illegal. And very deadly.
So when we gonna have sex again? Jason, not the time.
Man, this sequence is very aesthetic.
I wonder if Marie over there is
Music
feeling
helps.
betrayed.
Between the music and the neons, damn. Oh, I mean, ruined it. Oh, okay.
It all has to do with his intuition.
Wait, why are you complaining he's giving you too much? Just keep the change, mate.
Hmm.
You again.
Yeah, I think this guy with the glasses is Clive Owen. I can recognize him more when he's talking instead of just, how he looks.
Hey, that looks like us.
Of course, so it's not entirely a liar revealed, but yeah, of course, we got that segment where we figure out a hidden truth about him.
I
And
mean,
now she feels betrayed.
he did ask her multiple times but it would have been dangerous and she would have probably regretted it.
Yeah, so this is a lie reveal.
Oh, it's thankfully not a lie reveal, because unless she thinks he was lying and this is the thing, but honestly, if he were lying, why would he reveal that he were an assassin to you?
Okay.
He hasn't steered you wrong yet.
Well, he hasn't steered me in the right direction, considering ever since I met him,
Yeah, but you had sex with him, so clearly you have to trust him on some level.
He was thinking about it.
Are you done, sir?
Don't hug the cables.
God, he even sounds like he's an older Alec Baldwin.
Interesting thing, he's Scottish actor.
Huh.
What you mean, Bourne?
Yeah, he was born Scottish.
That's... Okay. Yeah, I thought you already had their identity.
No, what they're trying to do is track her.
Also, Dweebs, I'm hearing a bit of echo.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. That was probably from my end. My bad.
Anyway. She's just peeping over. What are you doing?
She's finding the key. Looking for a key.
Yeah, exactly.
You.
It's called Bourne Identity, not Bourne Subtlety.
That sounds like a boring movie.
What a handsome fella. Let me check who plays him. Tim Dutton. Oh, he has a family. Tim Dutton, British. Let me check what he's done.
Wait, what?
He has a decent career, but nothing that I can recognize. Oh, child actors, my favorite.
It sounds like Marie here has a bit of a strained history with this guy.
That should have been the name.
Also,
the
also,
Bourne babysitter.
Also, this scene is, I don't know, this scene is making me really thirsty. If only there was something that could quench that. Like, something with sugar in it.
Dr. Pepper?
Wait, or maybe Dr. Pepper Zero if you don't want much sugar in it. Also, I just thought of something.
Hmm?
The Bourne Identity, isn't that kind of a redundant title? Like you just told me the identity, Bourne.
Jesus. You kind of repeated already that. Oh. Also,
Maybe
stop
like the
child
next-
sound effect.
It'd be like if the next Captain America movie were called
Ooh.
Captain America: The Secret Society Hydra.
It's called the Serpent Society,
I
actually.
was about to mention.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but the third one wasn't called that anymore.
Yeah. That's what you get for being pedantic.
Yeah, this isn't really. The pacing of this movie is deliberately a bit
Slow.
slow. Yeah.
Hopefully the pacing of the other movies will get better.
I mean, it's not a bad film or anything. It's a good film.
Yeah.
It's just the later films will improve on this. I mean, sadly
It's-
they'd lose.
To be
Sadly,
fair,
they'd lose Doug Lyman, but
if I understand correctly, other films have the luxury that we don't have to spend a bit of it learning Bourne's identity.
Yeah, because this one is clearly building up the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
I assume these are her kids.
It's the kids of
Her
the guy who owns
friend,
the house.
Eamon.
Yeah.
What's their history?
They're friends, and
Yeah.
apparently, according to him, she has a bit of a checkered past, which made him think that she put Bourne up to this. But yeah, now Bourne's kind of getting like, maybe I don't want to know who I am anymore. Like, the deeper I go, the worse things seems to get.
Mm-hmm.
Not that would stop everyone trying to kill you, though.
Yeah, let's not forget, Conklin did sick 3 other agents on him, which I think are also working off of his behavioral software. Oh.
Where could he go?
Who? The dog. Oh dear.
They killed the dog as a warning.
Oh snap, maybe it really is a Terminator.
Just do what he says.
It's not her for once. Whatever she's done.
Oh, so this is a
good,
Christmas
shotgun.
movie. I forgot. We should have picked this for Christmas.
Goodness. I'm going hunting.
Be very quiet.
Be very quiet. I'm hunting assassins.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Okay, that's a very powerful shotgun.
Like, you got these from Doom? Like,
But the cloud will create a blind spot.
you see, if it was a real sniper, it would have a thermal vision scope.
I'm not quite sure if those existed yet.
Or not as... Well, didn't 007 have that?
Shit. I don't remember.
So
You really suck at your job, mate.
So which one is this? The Professor Agent?
I don't remember.
Oh, he works for the US.
He hasn't spoken a single line, I think.
Has the
Mr. Bourne has decided to create a diversion to blow up a fucking car with a shotgun.
I'll pay for it.
Basically, it's a shotgun versus a sniper rifle. So Bourne has to
Which
play
now
this...
is more of a semi-automatic, I think.
Oh yeah, he disengaged the extender route.
Oh, stop with the camera, please.
So, Tia, I hope you like our preview for the Metal Gear Solid movie. No, this is actually a Duck Hunt adaptation. Sorry. That's hilarious. A dog comes in and takes a bird.
So is Matt Damon the dog?
You guys ruined me.
Considering he's the one that's shooting now, I think. Oh shit! I think that Clive Owen is more the dog.
Dog who's about to get shot by the looks of it.
Pull the trigger, Matt. Yeah, definitely a Clive Owen.
How am I having this conversation with you this normally? I've been shot twice.
I guess it didn't hit any of your vital talking bits.
Dead.
Should have just gone for that leg.
Well, he might have still been dangerous then.
Mm-hmm.
No. If he would have been 2 point on the leg, you just punch him and then get rid of the gun, and then
It's pretty much clear that he bled out to death here, so
Yeah.
Hitting the leg probably would have the same effect.
Yeah.
But she loves you.
Mm-hmm.
And then after it's over, maybe we can date.
Maybe.
Not gonna cut
Not
to
really.
you like Peter Parker. Well, that's one agent down at
Still
least.
got just under half an hour left, though. What are we gonna do?
Make his last stand here.
Just gonna bury the body.
Or just let the snow bury it.
Hello, Malto.
Hello, Mordor.
Oh boy. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
You're the worst negotiator ever.
Seriously,
I
Harry
got-
Kissinger got nothing on you.
I get the feeling this guy has more sinister things in mind. Yeah, let's not even. No
Okay.
time for negotiations.
He probably knows I'm trying to trace him.
That's a good question. True.
Cute.
Again with the bongos.
Maybe they're a favourite instrument of John Powell.
I guess. I don't remember How to Train Your Dragon having a lot of bongos.
Oh, wait, it's the same composer?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
The same year this film came out, John Powell also did the music for Pluto Nash.
Oof.
I haven't seen that movie.
Ooh,
It's
it's a special kind of bad.
Okay, specials. Do you realize how narrow that down to?
Okay. Let me put it like this, Stage.
It's a
Yeah.
comedy that forgets to be a comedy.
Also, Dej, way to quote Batman Beyond.
I'm glad you know what I was referencing.
Yeah.
I'm more used to the Italian dub, Dej.
Oh, okay. Basically, Tio. There's a point where a character confronts a guy for killing his father. The guy in point responds, "Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?" Essentially, he's a guy who's killed loads of fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of one of my favorite lines from the Street Fighter cartoon. Yes, I killed your father. I killed my father too, and you don't hear me complaining about it. And Bison's a treat in that.
Good job I got the film on Blu-ray.
Wait. I was talking about the Street Fighter cartoon.
Cartoon, Dweebs, it's a different one.
I honestly kind of have a soft spot for the Street Fighter cartoon.
It also depends which specific one you're referring to. There's the OVA, which is a drastically different from the Western cartoon.
I'm referring to the Western cartoon, yeah.
Seriously, why did you make me take off my jacket? It's cold here.
So he could snatch it. Or snatch something from it.
I love the music. Super dramatic. Yeah. Yeah.
Planning to cover your tracks, are we?
Well, yeah.
The heck is Severus Snape doing here?
I don't know.
Quite the haircut.
Ah, good old paper shredders.
Always work. Oh. Rude.
I thought my car alarms got off.
Jesus Christ. At least in this movie, we're not having the whole hacking through violently tapping a keyboard.
Mm-hmm. You might be having an unexpected guest. The phones are dead, followed by the power going out. That's
Shit.
often a good sign. Okay, Norman Osborn, it's time for you to meet your match.
Avenge me! No!
Yeah, sorry, Chris. You aren't exactly seen as the definitive live-action Norman Osborn. And so there I had him, caught between the edge between heaven and hell. I could send him hurtling down for all he'd done, but I didn't feel like giving him the easy road out.
Jesus.
I just like how casual he. I was like, put a gun on something.
Oh, so it's not a $6 million man. It's
Just
5
for-
times that. It's so cooler like that. Poor Nikki. Actually, let me check who she's played by. Julia Stiles. Let me check her filmography. Oh. Oh, she was Ophelia in Hamlet. Also Mona Lisa Smile. The Omen.
Time for the memories.
Ooh.
But he pulled out.
But what happened?
Oh, he had a kid.
Of course.
And that tapped into his inner humanity. Not just one kid, several kids.
You. And that's how he got shot. Any experience left him with amnesia? Okay.
I guess if he got trauma enough. I quit.
It's a bit too late for that.
You accept that as my resignation? I work alone.
Shit. You want to stay out, maybe?
Please don't kill me.
Very slowly. Oh. Also, he's holding the gun upside down?
Very well trained. Don't!
Jesus. Also, how was the rating of this movie? Because I don't think...
PG-13.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem R-rated.
Yeah. You can tell it's PG-13 because they only said the F word once. Geronimo!
That's not how it should work.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna be... Yeah, that doesn't work as a shield cushion.
Okay, in hindsight, that did not feel as awesome as I was hoping it would. Just walk it off.
So
Walk it
Matt
off.
Damon. So Jason Bourne died.
No.
Except not really.
Don't you see? Because of the super soldier program, he's okay.
Then he became... And that's how he became Matt Damon.
Not US agent, just Matt Damon.
An actor.
Yeah.
That's his cover.
Don't you see? Yeah, Matt Damon is just the cover for Jason Bourne. You know, there's probably somebody who's actually come up with a conspiracy theory for that. So, not that great a day, eh, Cooper?
No.
Well, at least it
I am
can't get
so
any.
fired.
Well, at least it can't get any worse, right? Unless he's dumb enough to still go after Bourne. Oh, right, yeah, that third agent that Conklin sent after Bourne. Oh dear. You wouldn't.
We've got 4 more films after this.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
Oh, it's not. Wait. Thought he was after.
Mr. Travolta sends his regards.
Well, dang. What a twist.
Okay, that's a bit overkill.
Double tap. Oh!
Dun dun dun.
And
Yep,
now
so
now Treadstone's
Er.
getting shut down.
That
yeah,
this way we leave. We clean the places so where no one can trace them back.
so now the villain's Brian Cox.
Or
Huh.
is he?
Well, no matter what, Mr. Bourne is in quite a mess.
Well, it looks like he's finally been able to find out his past and put it behind him.
For now.
That's
I
cute.
said for now. Advanced game program. Haha. Yes.
Oh? So setting up for the next movie?
I wonder. Also, you gotta love their covers. So you see, Treadstone was actually an advanced gaming program
Is that Sardinia? Let me check. I hear dolphin noises.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mykonos, Greece.
No. She's an Apoptos from Sonic Unleashed. So I had to say, I'm sorry.
And then Bourne shows up right before her, and there he is.
Who are you, Batman?
Yes.
Joe, are you sure you haven't seen this movie before?
No, I'm certain.
Remember, we tried to comment on it, but we didn't reach the 1/3 point.
Wait, was I even in
Wow.
that original try?
Yes.
Was
Wow,
I?
you guys give up fast, huh?
Well, it was another time, Dej.
Basically, Dej, back in our earlier days, whenever a member
Skype
didn't
was
show
not
up,
cooperating.
not only that, but whenever a member didn't show up for a while, we started a movie commentary, but if they showed up in time to do a regular session, then we'd pretty much stop that movie stuff. Nowadays, when we start a movie commentary, we stay dedicated to it.
And now we have a series tradition. Every Jason Bourne movie ends with a song from Moby.
Huh.
And look at that, now he can finally
Oh.
live the rest of his days with
And that's it.
Marie, happily ever
So
after.
is there a post-credit scene?
No.
Is Jason
Sure.
Bourne gonna be invited in the UFOs initiative against the Hulk?
I don't think so.
Okay then.
Alright, final thoughts. Who wants to start?
Dej?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen this movie briefly, like not all the way through. The only thing I remember is when he's talking to the girl with the offering money and where he gets his memories back.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea what the hell I was watching. My brother was just like, "You should have been watching the whole thing." I was like, okay, I'm 8. I'm like, what, 8? Okay. So yeah, this is a good movie. A bit slow, but I like it. I'm invested into what happens next since I know that there's more.
At least apparently 4 more movies.
Yeah.
Okay
Hopefully it continues on a good note instead of going downhill.
Well, I heard that the 4th movie is the one that really sucks, so...
then. Well, hopefully the 5th one...
I'm not too fond of the 5th movie myself.
Yeah.
We'll
But yeah.
just have to wait and see.
Good movie. I
guess.
had fun.
Yeah.
Dweebs?
Yeah, it's pretty start for a series. I mean, it's deliberately very slow because you have to introduce all the characters and the mystery and everything. But it is still entertaining enough, and I reckon spy films did kind of need something different as like an alternative to James Bond if you were getting sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this is the point when people could have imagined Matt Damon as a serious spy character, but I think he pulls it off pretty well.
Yeah, remember these was around the same time Trey Parker and Matt Stone made a parody of him in Team America.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, it's a very good movie, and it's a good setup for the next few movies to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Jova?
Yeah, I enjoyed this movie. It's good to finally start getting to see what this series is all about here. It has nice plot, nice setup, nice characters, good challenge here and there. And the pacing is trimmed, I'd say, fine enough considering what they have to do with this film. Like, we're sort of getting a bit of non-linear storytelling here, because essentially, while we do start in the present, it's also about of having to track down stuff from the past and figure out the truth about Jason Bourne's identity. Which we get and then some, with a nice bow tied up on it here and there. It's the perfect ending, where it is definitely open for a sequel, but it is conclusive enough that you could have seen it as being the ending here and there, which is often a smart thing to do with the first installment of like anything. So yeah, good stuff overall. Looking forward to the rest of the franchise.
Alright, so that leaves me. It's fine. Maybe I understand that it's low, but this is just not really the movie for me. Um, it's just this particular kind of genre that I kind of like the idea of a mystery, but I get the idea for this movie, but it's a movie where part of the mystery is already known to the viewer in some kind of fashion. You just have to see the character putting the pieces together, which in itself is not really a problem. It's just that it's just not really the movie for me. But I wonder what the rest of the franchise will be anyway. So there is that.
I'll say this:
Um,
it's definitely better than Salt.
the acting is pretty fine. There are one or two scenes where Matt Damon sounds like he didn't get the line genuinely. Um, then the music is a bit weird. Again, all those bongos are used all over the place. Um, Clive Owen is a bit wasted, I have to argue. Clive Owen is not really the type for going for the silent kind of character. He's very brash and always talking with his traditional heavy accent.
Maybe
So-
he wanted to do something different.
Probably.
This definitely
Um,
does seem like a movie where a lot of the cast wanted to try different things.
mhm. But it's fine. I can definitely see this was done by the same director of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me too. So while you audience enjoy the credits, let me tell something. There is technically yes the next movie, but in the meantime, someone released a tie-in video game called
Oh.
Robert Ludlum's The Bourne Conspiracy, which apparently takes place before and in between this first movie.
Was it good?
I have a copy and I haven't tried it yet, so maybe tune in next time for when we do this. Yeah.
See you
See ya.
then.
Yeah.